Today, I have in a really good option for an affordable dive watch from the company Borealis Watches. The watch is the Bull Shark version 2. Borealis, if you're not familiar, is a company out of Portugal. They've been around for quite a while now, but this is my first hands on experience with one of their watches. And I will say they seem to really have their bases covered when it comes to the spec sheet and the build quality of their watches. I can definitely speak on the one that I have here, and that is the case. So let's get to it and check out the watch. Now, first of all, I'm not 100% sure if this is mine to keep or just a loaner, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to put up the paid promotion tab at the start of the video. Either way, like always, the company has zero say into the content of today's video, but let's get to the watch here. So these are available in a few different color options, both with date or a no date. And there's also options for either the Tudor Snowflake hands or Mercedes hands, but all with the same price of 390 USD, which once we kind of go through what we're looking at here seems not bad at all. This version of the watch has a black textured dial. I'd compare it almost to a very dark meteorite. The print work looks nice and crisp with Borealis printed up top just below the large applied triangular hour marker. Automatic and the water resistance, which is 300 meters, is printed above the 6, which is also where they have the date placement, which is right where you want to see it. Again, the handset are modeled after the Tudor Snowflake hands. They look good, but I kind of wish Borealis had a third option, something a little more original. They do look good on the watch though, but the loom on the watch is top notch. They're using BGW9 and it is rock solid, nice and bright, and always like to see the bezel loomed up like that too. The bezel is a 120 click bezel. Good sturdy feeling action. Sounds good too. The machining on the coin edge makes this very easy to grip and operate. We've got a red ceramic insert and everything lines up just right. The case is one area where this watch really shines, specifically the finish work. The finish work is comparable to much more expensive watches. The brushwork on the tops of the lugs and the case sides look great. It's nice, finely brushed finish work, and the polished edge between the brushwork is very sharp. We also have drilled lugs here. The case back is a screw down case back. It's got a pretty cool image of a mermaid, and working away below the case back is the high beat Miyota 9015 movement with a power reserve of approximately 42 hours. Just unscrew the crown here, and the winding action is a teeny bit gritty. I've definitely felt worse, but it's not buttery smooth. Still pretty good considering, and the fact that there's no crown guards. Winding and setting the time is a breeze. The crown's a good size too and is signed with the Borealis B. The bracelet is a 3-link bracelet. It has female end links, but that first center link here, it doesn't fully articulate, which adds to the effective lug to lug of the watch, and I'll give you those measurements here shortly. Other than the sides of the links, the rest of the bracelet is brushed. The clasp actually also has just a little bit of polish work along either edge. The clasp is well constructed. No on-the-fly adjustment, but we do have 6 micro adjusts to help get that right fit. The size on the watch comes in at a case width of 37.9 millimeters. The lug to lug is 46.8 millimeters, but with that end link, you're looking at a total span of right around 51 millimeters. The lug opening is 20 millimeters, and the thickness is 13.3 millimeters. The crystal is a double domed sapphire and is treated with an anti-reflective coating. And here it is on my 7.25 inch wrist. And man, it's been a great watch to wear. I usually go for slightly larger watches, especially divers, but this is just awesome on wrist. It's compact, but at the same time feels very rugged. Glad to finally get to check out a Borealis. And if you like the look, I definitely recommend it. They actually have another watch I'd love to see at some point too, the Sea Storm GMT. That looks pretty cool. Also, I noticed quite a few times when I was checking the site, there were discount codes popping up from, I think I saw it ranging 14 to 17%, somewhere in there. So keep an eye out for those too. Appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye bye.